What is going on, guys? Good afternoon. Welcome back to the channel. Man, I was getting really hyped up there with that countdown music. Jeremy Harvey, absolutely love it. He says there's even Chinese instruments in that countdown theme. You can definitely tell, you can hear it. Couldn't be more fitting as we fire up the INI A300 in a lovely China Eastern livery. I don't know if I'd call it lovely. It's looks a little outdated to me, but it's very unique. And we are going to be taking this over to Shanghai. So I hope you guys are excited. I know this stream's been put off a little bit. I got some scheduling issues before. Hopefully this one will go off without a hitch. I mean, there is a small possibility that I will have to end this stream. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But so far, we're on schedule to head over there. We're going to pick up right where we left off at Fukuoka, whatever, RJFF, and we're going to head over to China. Now, I have a very specific route that I've picked out for this flight because I want us to come in over the city. We're going to actually fly a little bit to the north and then back down into the Shanghai area. So it should be really fun. I've got the, the AMG Studios Ultra Shanghai scenery. It's pretty stunning, especially at sunset. So we're going to try to time this flight to get us in there right at our sunset arrival, which theoretically, if we depart at 7:40 local, we should be good to go here. Local sim time, I should say. I actually took notes on when we need to meet our waypoints to be there on time, so we have the best cinematic approach that we can get. But what's going on, guys? Good to see all members in chat. James Monks, Brian Rosder, Orlando Mitch, Alexandra Bellini, Blue Bear, David Relic, Scott Rashley, Fubar, of course, Mr. Fort George over there. I believe that's him, and the China Southern Cargo as well. So I'm ready to get this thing going on here. This is we're going to take our time setting this airplane up because I haven't done it in a while. I haven't even flown this airplane since probably the last time we flew it. I think I did one little test flight over there. But I love seeing this little cargo ULD going on here. They're actually loading the cargo in. I'm refreshed. I got in this airplane here for the sim or for the stream, and I was just refreshed at how nice the INI aircraft really, truly are. So I love seeing the little details like that, just loading it up there. All right, let's get this thing fired up. Greetings, G.N.R. Hoffman. Welcome to the stream, sir. I'm glad to have you on board. A little bit longer flighted route today, about an hour and 57 minutes. So we're going to get everything fired up, and we have plenty of time to hang out and talk. So first thing we want to do, get in here in the overhead panel. Let's get our batteries on, 1, 2, and 3. Love the sounds on this airplane, too. Absolutely love the sounds. Every switch sound is just so unique, you know? It just sounds so good. All right, those are on. Let's go external power. With the external power on, I'm going to go ahead and set our nav lights. Let's go ahead and get the nav light in position 1. Some external lights on. Let's go back up top here. We'll begin the alignment process of our ADIRs, 1, 2, and 3. We'll leave that unlocked right now. There they are, battery operation, align mode on all 3. That is good. I'm going to go ahead and throw this over on external power. Put that on the essential there. Come down the overhead here. I'm going to get some lighting up on this cockpit here. Let's go ahead and just turn it all up right now. Love the internal lighting as well. Armrest out of the way. What's up, Niels? Good to see you. He says, hi, everyone. What's up with the dispatch reliability here? Hey, man. We've had some issues with dispatch, but hopefully we are on track today. Hopefully we are on track. Well, I remember I'm going to throw in our 22.8 here. Already dinging at me. What do we got? Door open. Roger that. Clear. That's good. We'll turn this light on the overhead. Let's come up top here, make sure there's nothing else we're missing. We're on ground power. Let's get the galley fired up so we can get some nice coffee brewed in the forward and aft galleys. We can leave the signs off for now. We're not boarding or anything like that. Everything looks good here. We've got to wait for the alignment before we do that. Pumps can stay off. Just kind of refreshing myself here. We'll go ahead and arm that. No APU bleed air required. Isolation valve. We'll go ahead and that's going to fault out, I think, right now because we don't have any power on there. That's fine. Nope, there it goes. In transit. All right. That looks good. So this is going to be we got to kind of work our way through our load manager here because we got to not only do the load manager, we're going to have to combine it with the FMS load. So what I want to do first is come over here and load up part of our flight plan. And then we are going to do the rest of the load and management. Mrs. Jungles, welcome on board. Dougal McTavish, good to see you as well, sir. Welcome, welcome, good to see you, man. Digital Merc, what's up, man? Good to see you, too. Okay, we are going from RJFF, nope, not KJFF, RJFF over to Z-Speeds, ZSPD, Align IRS, Orion. We are Flight ID, we are China Eastern. Is there a specific call sign for China Eastern, or is there just China Eastern 357? And you guys let me know. Let's do a cost index of 99. Crow, what's going on, sir? 8-month membership as a commercial pilot. Crow, thank you so much for your support, man. He says, how are things at work? Starting to pick up? Oh yeah, definitely, Crow. Matter of fact, if they pick up too much this week, I may not even be here. I got an interesting schedule this month, but yeah, definitely picking up here in the States, especially as the holiday season is right around the corner. Cruise flight level today. But again, thank you for your support, Crow. I appreciate that, sir. This has us going over at 300. I wonder why we're going so low. Oh, well, we'll just go ahead and do 300. There is no alternate. Actually, we do have an alternate of the other Shanghai airport, but that should be all right. We'll go ahead and align that. 10th and Tropo. Let me go back. What did we have? I normally highlight these. 415, and it's -2, or it's +2, so it's actually only going to be... Well, that doesn't match up. Temperature should be -43, so let's go -43 and a tropopause of 410. Cool deal. Alright, we're going to wait for this. Now we're going to come over to the iPad here. We're going to start doing some loading. Call sign is just China Eastern. Thank you, Orlando Mitch. Matt Warren, loved your Q400 stream. You crunched that thing like a champ. I think I'll snap the gear off. Hey, you should have seen. I did a little Discord stream yesterday. Just for everybody that was around. And man, I had an even worse one. But I'm loving the Q. We'll definitely be back in it very, very soon. Alright, had to move my microphone there. It's not on the way. Okay, what do we need for our gate fuel? We need 39,900 pounds. Let's call it an even 40. How's that? 40.3. That works for me. We'll go ahead and press a load fuel. Next page. Passengers. Let's fill it up, shall we? Almost. Yeah, it's, you know, I believe in Asia, they run a lot of these wide-body aircraft, even on domestic routes. So we're going to go ahead and load that up. Just the sheer amount of volume and traffic. We'll do a moderate load. How about that? We don't want to be super heavy. We'll load that. We'll go ahead and start the computation. Jeremy, he says, I talked to a pilot who had his go-home leg today, and I said, watch how many MELs you'll have. He laughed. Nice, Jeremy. You probably jinxed him, man. Hopefully he didn't have any MELs, or else he's going to be thinking you jinxed him. Oh, yeah. You know, sometimes an MEL isn't that bad. The one MEL you don't want on go-home day is APU in-op, because especially if you have a multi-leg day, maybe 3 legs, no APU, so you got to do a ground air start every time. Oh, my gosh, it's so annoying when I see that. One time I came down the jet bridge and I saw, I think there was like 6 or 7 orange stickers, and I literally just turned around, walked out, called my wife, said, hey, I'm not going to be home till really late. And then I went back in and yeah, it was a long day. All right, we have everything looking good here. Density, fuel on board. We'll go ahead and send that to the perf data. Let's pull out. And now we're going to get our FMC loaded. So now we're going to come over here. Ah, nope, I messed that up. We need to have... Dang it. I screwed that up. Already screwed it up. Load sheet. This is what I wanted to do here. Zero fuel weight is 275. Fuel on board is 40.4. So we're going to go 40.4 here. It's been a while since I've been in this airplane. Zero fuel weight, 275 even, 275.0. Throw that in there. Takeoff gross rate 314.5. CG is 29.9. Very close to a perfectly balanced 320. How about that? Optimum cruise level is 330, so we may change that. Looks like we got 27 minutes extra gas. Now we're going to go send to perf, and we don't have ATIS in here because we're using active sky. So now we're going to load up our flight plan. At least we got most of the juice in there. We're departing southbound. Christian said out of here, so we're going to depart RJFF on the SID off 16, and we are on the Yakami. What is it? Yamik 9 departure southbound, and we're going out to the Ike transition. Yamik 9. Ike transition off 16. Insert that. Beautiful. From there, we're going to go to our charts page, arrow over, and we can load up our very specific flight plan. I even put a note in the dispatch for VATSIM. I said, we've got the Chinese authorities on board the aircraft. They're requesting a low-altitude flyover of Shanghai City, so we're going to kind of skew the arrival just a little bit. Go home leg is fast leg. That's right, Jeremy. Crow says there's a constant stream of Q400 over your roof. Oh, yeah. Especially out there in CYUL. Where's that? That's Montreal? Nah. Probably not. Close enough. Ike Alpha 595. So here, airway, Alpha 595 out to CJU. From there, it's very specific. We're going to November Tango Golf. From there, we're going direct to Untan, Uniform November Tango Alpha November. From there, it's Victor Mike. Is it Victor Mike Bravo? I believe it's Victor Mike Bravo. And I don't think we have to go to SUF. I think it's just the Sasan. So I'm going to go approach. Oh, no. From ZSPD Star. They're landing 16 and 17, so let's plan to land on 16. Yankee is at the 16 left. Let me pull it up real quick. ZSPD. ATIS requesting the EFB works. Christian, does it work with active sky? Maybe it's because I didn't have the departure arrival set up. That probably would have been it. I know I used to get it to work. Wasn't sure if it works with active sky or just default weather. Here we go. Landing southbound 16. I wanted to do the ILS. There's like a fun, not an arc, but like it's a really unique approach. Kind of swings you around the corner. I believe it was the Yankee 16 left approach. Special authorization. Let's see if this is the one. That's what SA stands for, special authorization. Yeah, this is the one. We're going to do the special authorization ILS into Shanghai. So that's the Yankee 16 left. It's a Cat 1 only. It's clearing 1 million down there. ILS 16 left to Yankee. And we're coming off of the Tosas intersection. And we are on the Safan. What is it? Sasa 11 Alpha. Okay, thanks, Christian. You're doing the 16 left Zulu? Okay, well, you're not special authorized like me. I have special authorization to do the 16 left Yankee. We're going to do the SAS 11 Alpha. Insert. Now let's take a look at this mess. Let's see how we did here. Let's pop this out. Let's put it in plan mode. Give it a little bit of range. Now we can kind of verify. So here's our departure. That looks good. Oh, perfect. We're going to clear the disco between VMV and Sasson. Oops. Clear. Oh, what do I have PK in there? Clear the disco. Look at that. Beautiful. There is our special arrival. It's got us landing at 8:50. We're going to have to adjust that time just a little bit, but we're going to wait till we get airborne. Okay, so we've got that loaded. Now let's come back to our EFB. FMC data. ATIS request. That's what it was. I just needed to load it up, Christian. I love this part of the INI. I love being able to just load this up here. Boom, boom, boom. Give me my ATIS information. I can't read the OAT. Interesting. What's outside air temperature today? It is, where's the OAT gauge? It's not even on. Interesting. We are aligned, so let's go here. ATS panel on. There it is. Plus 12. That's why I couldn't read it. Plus 12. Dry, dry. We're going to do, we don't want to use, let's use a Toga takeoff, of course. No flex takeoff. And let's see what kind of numbers it gives us. Uh-oh. Too heavy. 15-15. Even better. Camille, what's up? It says, I flew today with the A300 and had a weird problem with the descent profile. On starting, I was under path, but after a few miles, I was 500 feet. Remember, the A300 has a very limited VNAV, so you really have to be backing it up with your mental math. All right, here's our speeds. Second segment takeoff is 0.6 down. Let's go ahead and send that data to the FMS. I just love doing that. That's so cool. Company takeoff data received here. Speeds in there. V2 on the FCU. We're going to set 250. Rusty C, 7-month subscription celebration, man. Thank you for your support. Appreciate that. It says, hello, Captain. Going to need to spend more cash. That new Q400 is juice. I like doing shorter regional flights mostly. Rusty C, you know, I really enjoy short regional hops too in the sim because sometimes you just don't have enough time to do a full-blown flight, especially in my situation. You know, I got a couple kids and whatnot, but now that my computer's at the office and not at home, it's harder to do it, but I'm still working on getting a separate rig set up for the house, and we're going to be in that Q400 more. I'm really enjoying it. The more I fly it, the more I am learning of what I need to be doing to fly it correctly, and it's a lot of fun for me. I personally enjoy it. You'll see much more here on the channel. Let me just verify we do have our fuel on board, 12.2, 12.2. That's 24 and 16. Oh yeah, we got our gas on board. That's good. I think we can go ahead and fire up the APU, shall we? We'll go ahead and get our seatbelts on. No smoking. But thanks again for your support, Rusty. Appreciate it, man. Juliet, Lima Aviation, thank you for the 19 Mexican pesos. I don't see a message with your chat, with your super chat there, but I appreciate the donation. Welcome aboard the stream. Glad to have you on board. Just getting fired up for a lovely, lovely flight over to Shanghai. I'm getting excited. I've got a couple cool special flights planned, and now that the Q400 is released, we're actually going to do a couple city tours in the Q400 over there. But it's going to be fun. I like the detail here, too, on the INI air stair. When you call it over, it matches the livery. This airplane feels like it's been underrated, I think. It came out... Didn't it come out when something else dropped at the same time? I don't know. I feel like this airplane didn't get the love it needed. Okay, we don't know. We no longer need... Hold on, I forget. That's off. Okay, so it is on. Disconnect external power. That's good. Let's go ahead and turn the APU bleed on. Everything looks good on the overhead. Let's do an overhead panel check. Come up here, check my volts and amps. APU gen. We are looking good. Let's go ahead and lock the cockpit door. Let's put this back into map mode. Scroll you back down. And let's pull out a checklist, shall we? I thought there was a... Oh, there it is. Duh. Good day, Wojtek. Welcome aboard, man. Welcome. Camille, yes, it's a... You could look at it more as a 73200. If you fly it like a 73200, you won't end up being in the wrong spot. It's got a little bit more than the 73200, but it's not as good as, say, an NG, that's for sure. Or even just a regular modern Airbus 320. Cockpit prep completed, signs on, fuel quantity is checked, navigation check, landing elevation is essentially sea level. That's down here. Let's go ahead and just drop that in there. just call it less than 150 feet or so. Altimeters. We need to set 1012, right? Oops. We'll put the bug on 200 and 10. That can't be right. What's our meter? It is 1017. 1017, no sig. 1017 is set. And it's synced up perfectly, so we don't need that. This came out at the same time as Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yes, that's what it was, Andre. It dropped at almost the same time as Microsoft came out. That's correct. All right, top altitude. We won't have anybody online right now, so let's go ahead and set our cruise altitude to flight level 300. We might change that once we get up to cruise, see if we can pick a faster altitude. We'll take a look at the winds. Whoa. How many times have you guys done that? Bone, thank you for the 2 bones. I appreciate it, Bone. Love the INI A300. Can't wait for it in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah. I'd be very curious to see how this puppy flies in the Microsoft Flight Simulator platform. Absolutely. All right, DHs are set across the board. He's set up. We still have 1 cabin door. Well, that's all we're waiting on. So let's go ahead and pull out the ground crew, ground ops, ground services. Let's go ahead and pull the loaders. Get rid of the air stairs on 4 left. Pull the chocks and external power. And I think we're just about ready to go. Windows, doors, and slides, close an arm, beacon, and parking brake. Doors are closed. Put him on the flight plan page. Beacon's coming on, and let's call for push, guys, and get out of here. We'll get on our way.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
We're going to 16, and so I don't block anybody. I'm just going to push straight back on 53. Oh, there's somebody spawned next to me. That's cool.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Another China Eastern. Look at that. You like the A310 more? You know, I think if they update the 300, get a couple more of the newer features that's on the 310, it'll be pretty similar. I do enjoy the 310 hand flying capability wise, and just a few little bells and whistles that are on the 310. I do prefer that over the 300, but I also love the A300. But yes, if I had to pick one, my preference is the 300, or I'm sorry, 310. I would, a lot of people ask, well, how does it fly if I have the 300? Should I get the A310? I would relate it to comparing, say, the Tolis 319.
Okay. All doors and hatches are closed.
And the Flight Factor 320, or even the 321. The A310 is a shorter variant, a little bit better performance, kind of use and abuse it. The 300, you get behind it, it can do some damage to you. It can definitely do some damage. You get behind the A300. But the 310, it's a little bit more nimble. Saving your money for the PMDG or Phoenix. Ooh, those are 2 that are going to be hard to pass up as well. Absolutely. I left my water in the truck. That's no good. Maybe I'll have to go out there and cruise and get it.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Roger. Brakes released, clear to push, sir.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Very calm winds, we're going to 16. Because that's what Christian said. I wanted to go to 3-4, it would have been shorter, but I guess we're taking the scenic way around. Reverse or self pushback. Yeah, somebody did a power back, or he's got the ghost tug on board. Alright, these take a while to start. We gotta wait for max motoring, so let's go ahead and start that. Today is the 2nd, it's an even day, so let's go ahead and crank off of System A. And turn in 1. I agree, Jeremy. It does feel, you definitely feel the mass and just the sheer size of the airplane. I think the 340 feels that way too. 21, 22, close enough. Here we go.
Look up.
That's you, Christian, with the ghost tug.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Brake set, clear to disconnect. Show me the pin out front.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
I am waiting. I think there's an update coming for the engines to make them look a little bit better, a little bit more detail on them. Maybe that was for the 310, but Cardo was showing me some pictures of what I put out, just little texture updates and whatnot. Those are really going to look sharp too. I love the wing though. I mean, I do love this airplane. All right, looks like we've got a good start on number 1. Let's go ahead and crank 2.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
Roger that. Thanks for the smooth push. We'll next time, sir. Give him the Kawati Mundi salute. Let's wait for the salute. And here we go. FO's monitoring the light off. All right, we got a tow and a pin. Kawati Mundi salute with the taxi light. Wait for this to finish spooling up. The update for the A300 is basically a V2. Lots of things updated. Nice. Okay. So I haven't been following that progress so much. You know, I've been really engrossed in trying to learn the 340 and the Q. But I think it'll be a very welcomed V2, I guess. Then if you're calling it that, like a pseudo V2 for the A300. Because this airplane is so well done. I mean, just getting in it, setting up for the stream, and I did one practice flight, not the whole flight, just took it off, started with engines running, and just the way everything works and the sounds, it feels extremely complete and clean to me. Very similar to the Q, I think. Juliet, thank you for the 50 peso, man. I appreciate it. He says, you have a video explaining flows of pilot flying and pilot monitoring on 320. I have a stream where I did that. Now, I am working on setting up another one, so stand by on that, Juliet Lima. That is probably something that'll be in the works here very soon. I'm going to do, if I can get a hold of Phantom, I'd love to do another group flight, or not group flight, but a shared cockpit, and we're going to go over that again. Because the last one got kind of jacked up with my frame drop. All right, APU can come offline. We got 2 good starts. Gen 2 is online. Gen 1. I mean, just look, like, this is an example. Look at how, whoa, we'll get way up in here. I was a little aggressive. Okay, we don't need to go through the panel. But just I love the modeling. Like, you can almost feel that this is a three-dimensional. You see little tiny specks. You see the glass on there. Like, so clean on the modeling. I absolutely love it. All right, we're doing a 15-15 takeoff, which is going to be 2 clicks down. Here we go. I prefer the sounds of this trailing edge flap. I love that. Team Vodka. Dude, $31 bomb, man. Thank you so much. He says, my contribution for suggesting this ZSPD. This will be totally worth it if when they all see the landing. Oh, yeah, man. The Shanghai Ultra scenery is absolute juice, dude. I'm loving it. Again, and this was all based off of Team Vodka. He's the one that told me to run over here and pick it up. I was actually watching him stream it, so it convinced me to do it. So thank you, Team Vodka, for your support, man. That's huge, dude. I appreciate it. Thanks. All right, we should probably do something here. That's off. 0.6 down on the trim, right? Let's go ahead and scroll that. Boom. Arm the spoid brakes. Checklist. After start. Pitch trim set. Rotor trim 0. Spoilers arm. Slats 15. E-cam status check. Anti-ice off. Hand signal received. Let's do it. We're clear. I need a calm push to talk here. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. We're having an issue. Do nothing. Okay. $22.8. Why do we not have... Oh. Interesting. So I have to press that down to talk. Fuku traffic, yeah, it's China Eastern 357 taxiing to 16 Fukuyuku. That's weird, I can't press my binding. I'll have to mess with that in cruise. Anyway, brakes off, taxi lights on. Let's make a hard right turn here. New member, Joe Runyon. Welcome, dude. Thank you for joining the channel. Exclamation point welcome for your new perks, dude. Just a little bit of power to get it rolling. Now let's do flight controls. Is it still hot micing, Niels? It doesn't say that it's hot micing on mine. Here, I'll come off frequency then, if I'm still hot micing. All right, let's figure out where we're going. Airports. We're gonna take it all the way out. Can we take that taxiway? Let's take Tango 3 here. Glad to have A300 back on stream. You and me traveling bike. Welcome, dude. We're just trying to find our way out of here. I agree, John. It's nice to have this airplane out of the hangar. You have to lift to turn that button on the radio? You have to lift that turn button. Oh, is it like, oh. I'm still hot micing? Alright. Let's figure out where we're going and then we're gonna figure it out. You think you'll ever do a Cat 3 landing with zero visibility all the way to go around? I've done it a couple times, Matt. I've done it on my Airbus check ride videos. I've done it multiple times, man, multiple times. Fukuyuku, yeah, I can't. So, what is the name of the airport? Fukuyuku? Somebody was telling me how to say it, and I had it down, and then now I've totally forgot. All right, let's take a look at something here. Let's go ahead and turn this back to 22.8. Let's turn that on. Okay, so now I know I'm hot micing. There we go. Radio check for China Eastern 357.
Finally, thanks. It's Fukuoka, not Fukuyuku.
Fukuoka. Look at that, the third A300's pushing back. This is cool, little A300 group flight. Appreciate you guys, whoever's joining on there. I know Christian's the one behind me. So much more different taxi in this airplane than the Q. I mean, it just rolls at idle thrust. Talked a little bit about that between, you know, the jet engines and being at idle, still producing quite a bit of thrust. Whereas that turboprop, you really gotta keep those blades out of disk. Fukuoka. Fukuoka? Fukuoka. Fukuoka. Thank you, guys. All right, let's go. TARA 2000 is set. Alright, before takeoff, flight controls, briefing, slats, flaps, performance, takeoff config, check transponder, cabin TCAS, packs, ignition, anti-ice. All checked. Let's go ahead and make sure that is good. Takeoff config test. Normal. You guys ready? Looks like we are clear left. Clear right, no one's coming. Fukuoka traffic, China Eastern 357, departing runway 16, Fukuoka. Alright, so we are going to be nav, profile climb blue, nav blue. Let's light it up.
Fukuoka traffic behind departing China Eastern A300, line up and wait 16 behind Fukuoka.
I love the windows on the INI aircraft. They do look really good. Alright, before we get out of here, let's see if we get maximum likes for maximum Toga on the takeoff. Toga is set +10. That is looking good. How was our lineup? I think I overshot us a little bit. A little bit overshot us. You guys ready? Maximum Yoga's in chat. We're going to spool it up. Heading nav blue. Stable. Steve, rolling coal, man. There it is. Thrust SRS heading. Thrust set. 100 knots. Check. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Flyby. Oh yeah. Thrust, profile climb nav, acceleration altitude, flaps 15. Flap 0, after takeoff checklist. Gosh, that's awesome. Alright, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to go heading select, dial this over to help me out here so we don't stall it out either. I'm going to go ahead and lower that nose, Let's go autopilot 1. And we're profile climb speed.
China Southern 8544 taking off runway 16 Fukuoka.
I want to go direct to, let's go direct to Ike, insert, nav it up. Where's that other INI? There he is on the runway. You can see him taking off. That is awesome. Mighty, mighty machine. Oh yeah, I'm sure it can take off with no flaps. Doesn't have the thunderous roar, the 7.4. Not as thunderous, but it's still pretty good. I agree. Flyby. We can actually watch him depart if he ever gets airborne. Is he airborne? There he is going down the runway from the window view. That is cool. Hit the like button for that. That is awesome. Like when I'm sitting here in this window view, I feel like I'm really on the airplane. I really do. I think it has pretty good sounds, Jeremy. What do you think of the sounds A300? I think the A300 sounds are pretty darn good. There he goes. Awesome. All right, let's see what we're doing here. First things first, let's check our flight plan and time. Right now, this has us at TOSAS at 9:06. Let me check my sim time here. I need to adjust it so we're at TOSAS at 9:31. So I'm going to do a little adjustment forward. That's close enough for now. There's 10,000. Begin our acceleration. You flew in the exact plane 2006 from Shanghai to Hong Kong? It was old and tired by then. I bet Dynasty 001. That's cool though, man. That's pretty cool. I love the ambient sounds of the wing views on this airplane. It sounds so good. Okay, we're at 10,000 feet. Let's clean up our lights here.
Subscriber ahead.
Turn-offs can come off. Navs are on. Beacon strobe is all good. We'll give the flight attendants a ding. Let them know we're out of 10,000 feet. Verify the cabin is indeed pressurizing. It is. Everything looks good there. Fuel is good. 11.8. It's got a very fast profile climb speed. We no longer need those. And we are in auto, so it's climb +6. Beautiful. Flyby. I almost like this view better than the one outside. And most of the aircraft we have on Xplane, I feel like I got to kind of do the cheat view where you kind of come out here kind of outside the airplane. But I just has it nailed where I like to sit inside the cabin. Oh, Ryan Vic, welcome to the stream, dude. I'm pretty sure my flaps are up. Let's verify. Yeah, 0-0. We're doing 4,000 feet a minute. Almost 320 knots. Welcome to an A300. We are pretty darn light, though. Oh, look at that with a little bit of COVID on the glass here. That is cool. Yeah, we're light. I mean, yeah, I put a full load of passengers on there, but we have not much fuel. It's only an hour and something en route. I mean, this airplane can go a long ways. It can take a lot of gas. So when you lighten it up, it is definitely, and it's even fully loaded. It's still a beast. INI A300, A310, I love them both. My personal preference, as far as hand flying and just looking at the airplane, I like the 310 better. I like shorter, stubbier. I think it's a little bit more fun to use and abuse. But this airplane is a little bit more challenging, I think, to manage correctly because of, you get high and fast or you get behind the airplane, it's not as responsive. A lot of times I compare it to flying the 319 versus a 321 or the 320. They're both an Airbus, they're both A300 series aircraft, but one is shorter and it also has a few more updates on the A310, which is cool too. Outlaw Gamer, dude, thank you. Welcome to the channel, man. Exclamation point, welcome for your perks here. New perks. Glad to have you on board, man. Thank you for joining the commercial pilot group. We'll do a nice cabin tour. I'll show you where all the commercial pilots are hanging out. 299 or 2 stet. Out of transition altitude. One more flyby. One more. I don't know, maybe I guess I'd say maybe I'm not 100% on the flyby sound, but everything else is pretty dang good. I kind of want to look out here. Look at that. That is cool. Japan in the background. This is like, I said it before on the last stream, but I mean, I love doing these little tours because I'd never in a million years probably would have flown this route. I don't even know what airport, like Fukuoka to Shanghai. I mean, this is what I love about flight sim and this community. It's cool. It's cool to do this. How'd I get 41 in the Tropo? Ranger Rick, I got that on my flight plan here. Let's close out some of these here. We do need Z speed, but we don't need this guy anymore. And if I look on my UAL 18 format, the tropopause is going to be listed right here. This is your cruise flight level. It's minus 43, but it's actually +2 from standard. So I believe this is a corrected value. So 45 would be standard. Someone have to check me on the adiabatic lapse rate, but not so much of a difference here, +2. And tropopause 415. That's where you get your tropopause. What is the tropopause? The only reason you really care about it is for fuel planning purposes, because above the tropopause, temperature increases with altitude instead of decreases, so it can affect your performance or long haul, long range type stuff. Now, rarely are you going to be above the tropopause, but there are some times when the tropo is pretty low. So if the tropopause is low and maybe you're doing, you know, a 15-hour flight, absolutely, it's going to make a difference. Absolutely. Oh, we're in a turn. We got to do a flyby on the turn. Flyby sounds a bit too electric. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The flyby sound not 100% sold on. Not 100% sold on the flyby sound. Man, she looks good though. You got it, Rick. I don't know why you lose a lot of FPS there, Guilherme. I just scrolled back. I saw your chat message there. No, I don't know. I don't seem to have that issue. That might be something, maybe perhaps a scenery issue on your end. You think you could fly one of these birds in real life? I realize you're rated on a different bus, but if push came to shove, oh yeah, I think so, man. I think so. It would be interesting. I mean, I wouldn't want to go do you know, a V1 cut or a single engine hand-flown ILS, but I'd probably do it. That flyby sounds like 80s synth music. Do you usually just fly above or below the tropo? You don't really, you know, I haven't done super long hauls, so I don't know if that is something they take into account, but you don't, as far as domestic flying or even just flights under 10 hours, I mean, it really doesn't, I can't imagine it making that much of a difference, unless, of course, the tropopause is low. Let's say it's like 36, and your planned cruise for the entire 10 hours is 41 or 44, then yeah, it's probably going to make a difference. But the Airbus, the narrow body, is limited anyway to 398, so you're not going to be above 40,000 most of the time. We're below the tropopause, but it's really not a big deal in at least short to medium haul flying. It's not going to make that much of a difference. Which flight plan profile? That is the United 18 format. Let me just make sure we're doing good here. I'm good. This is all United 18. We can go over it a little bit later in cruise too, but let's go ahead and make sure everything's doing good up here. We are cruising out, range out to 240. Right now we're showing TOSUS at 930. What does our landing show? It shows 9:38 touchdown. And that's what I wanted to touch down, according to my notes, for maximum sunsetness. I was looking at this, it almost looked like this was a lag, but it's not. I guess it's just the way that needle, or not the needle, but that barrel rotates. All right, seems like it's pretty smooth. Let's go ahead and kill the seatbelt sign. Let them run. Let's come down here and do some systems check. Let's pop out our screen here. Let's go through it here. Engines are looking good. Hydraulics, everything looks good there. AC power. IDGs are good. 400 hertz, 114 volts on each side. DC electric. Looking good, no abnormalities. Bleed pressures are good. High pressure valves are open. That's interesting. I don't know about that. Bulk cargo, I don't have any air on to the bulk cargo. Do we even have any? I don't even think we had bulk cargo on. I know there was a way to... You can see the outflow valve moving. Oh, there we go. There we go. Forward, aft. You can split it. There we go. That's pretty cool. You can check the temps on both. There we go. I was wondering, I forgot how to do that. Come back down here. Pressurization. Pressurizing, that is good. Definitely want to check that. And right now, our inner tanks are feeding through the trim. We're looking good there. AP is off. Flight controls are normal. Temps are coming down. Beautiful. Systems are checked. Doing 500 feet a minute up to 30,000 feet. That's right, yeah. So now it's, yeah, Christian. But no, that's cost index 99 for you. We're doing 320 knots, 7.8, and at climb thrust, mind you. So I think we're all right. I'm on a schedule. We're on a time schedule. We got to land Shanghai at a specific time. Parakeet was on the bulk cargo. No, it's still getting temp. It's just I was trying to figure out how to change the selector. You got to change the selector. Captain Big Mike, what's up, man? Glad you can catch it as well, dude. Looks like we got our carrier battle group down there. Is that Japanese Navy, or is that Kim Jong-un doing some missile testing? I don't know. Are you an A300 rated pilot? No, man, no. I'm not typed on the A300. I think that'd be sweet, though. I still see them from time to time flying around. Max Rank, what's up, man? I'm planning on landing 1-6 left, I believe. Yeah, special authorization 1-6 left. We're coming in, so our star, we're still way early, but I'll show you here kind of the plan of what we're doing. Our arrival, we're going to be on the SAS 1-1 Alpha with a slight modification. So we are doing 20 Victor? I believe it's a 20 Victor, or the 20 uniform. No, we're doing this one. So we're going to be coming in over Sasan, but we're going to be about 10,000 feet. ECMU, and then here we're going to do this, and then from here, I don't know how to say this, from Juliet Tango November, instead of going all the way over, this is all downtown Shanghai, we're going to cut across, kind of parallel the river, because that's going to set us up to hit the Tosas intersection. So here's that river, and there's some max altitudes, max speeds that you got to be above, but because we have the government on board, where they requesting a lower altitude as we fly this. So we're going to be about 3,000 feet. We're going to join this arc turn thing here, and then pick up the ILS 1-6 left approach. How about those clouds, guys? Let's go outside. Turn down the exterior master down a little bit. I can hear myself think. Beautiful. Miss Jungle says, if you're enjoying the stream, give that like button a little love. Thank you. She says it's sanitized for your pleasure. Well, there you go, gentlemen. You have to go ahead and hit that like button now. Miss Jungle's asked that you comply, so thank you, Miss Jungle. Appreciate that. Fubar says, I got to take the pup to the vet for a checkup. I'll catch the replay if I'm not back for landing. Thanks for the stream. Fubar, thanks, man. Hope all goes well with the vet. Take it easy, bud. Thanks for stopping by. Al W, what's going on, man? Welcome aboard, dude. Definitely some better weather here in Asia than it is in North Texas. It's been a little cold and rainy up here, but it's a perfect day for streaming. I love simming when it's cold and rainy outside. That's like the ultimate weather for doing a stream. Teak Loon, you prefer the 340 out of the Airbus lineup? Exception is the 350? I would, I'm having a hard time enjoying the Flight Factor 350. I am. I don't know. I think if it was updated as far as texture and wing model and stuff. But the cockpit is pretty cool, not going to lie. I do like the 350. In real life, I think the 350 is probably one of the best looking Airbuses. Very sleek, very modern. But if I had to pick, I'd pick the 340. Absolutely. Can't deny 4 engines. Absolutely love the 340-600. No, you can't talk about the clouds or give the chat an argument. Well, instead of arguing, I'm just going to pause it right there and let you guys feast your eyes on those beautiful, realistic-looking clouds that look nothing like mashed potatoes for Thanksgiving. Evil Cookie says, I got a random question. I live under the approach path for Lauderdale, and once some A320s pass, sometimes they emit a strange horn sound. Is it a certain engine? Like a ooh. If you're hearing that, more like a whale sound, that's the speed brakes. So the speed brakes are very loud when you deploy them, and then when you store a speed brake, below an Airbus, you hear that's the speed brake. As far as any like horn sound, most of the 320s that I know, I think almost all of them now, unless they're really old, the FOP ports, the fuel overflow protection port, basically they're little holes in the wings on the bottom side, on the underside. And I think it actually started in Europe for noise abatement. They end up putting these little tabs in front of them so it doesn't howl. Most of the howls you hear, though, do come from the speed brakes, I think. But yeah, there is a possibility that it doesn't have any of those overprotection port plugs, whatever they're called. And it's kind of like if you blow over the neck of a beer bottle or some type of bottle, it makes that low-pitched howl sound. That can happen. Mashed tater clouds, Orlando Mitch. You got it, man. Christian says the 350 with the PBR mod is actually decent, but the exterior is bleh. So I have to check that mod out, Christian. Swarm, yes. MD-11. I'm anxious for that one too. Maybe it was a rat. I doubt it, Ranger Rick. They're coming in on a rat. You got a lot more issues. Andy says, I wish I could have stayed home on my sim. 2.5C. Oh, man. Car was iced up. Jeez, dude, where do you live? That is cold. 33 degrees, 34 degrees. Oof. Basically what happened, left base turn. Probably wasn't talking to me. John, yeah, they do. That's most of the noise abatement stuff comes from Europe. Man, look at that. That just looks freaking awesome. Shanghai control is online. Uh-oh. No. I wonder if he's going to vector us off our approach. Jungly Sim, those clouds. Exactly, Jungles. Exactly, man. Well, Shanghai control is online. That's going to make things a little bit interesting. Couple more minutes, and once we get about halfway or so, once we get up to what is that island up there? Is Jeju Airport. I was going to fly to Jeju first and then continue on. We're going to go right over the top of it though. Altimeter bug on the INI 300 that bugs you? What's the altimeter bug, man? I'm curious. I'm not sure what that is. What speed am I cruising at? I don't know yet. I'm enjoying these clouds here that don't look like mashed potatoes. Like, give me a second. Finish my 360 here. I mean, the 310 does look pretty cool. But you like the A300 shit? Yeah. It's very proportionate. Very proportionate, the A300. Someone needs to make an L1011. My goodness, I've been wanting an L1011 to be announced since I came to Xplane 11. In fact, that was one of the first airplanes I was looking for when I came to Xplane 11 because I was having a lot of fun with the Captain Sim L1011 on FSX. The L1011 is also one of my favorite tri-jets. You know, it's 727 and L1011 are right up there with my favorite airplanes. The L1011 essentially is a 7.2, just bigger. But the L10, there's a lot of neat history about the L1011, and some of the flight control characteristics on approach and the way that the aircraft uses its lift vectoring, or not lift vectoring, but the way that the direct lift control works, very similar to what the F-14 used, and a lot of the technology that was developed for the L1011 was actually used by the military. So the L10 has some really cool features about it, but yeah, there's just not a good L1011 on the market, unfortunately. No nav aid displayed, no worries. Let's come back in here. Everything is looking good. I'm cruising at 310 knots, indicated 815 a Mach. Where are we getting ready to fly over to? What is that island called? That's all in Korean. I think this says Jeju in Korean. But yeah, we were going to fly here and then on, but off we go. Man, that's beautiful. Let's take a look from the jump seat view here. What I might do is I actually might run out and grab my water. My water's in the truck. If I keep drinking coffee, I'm never going to go to sleep tonight. Oh, the horn when they're accelerating? It's probably just the spool up, Evil Cookie. Probably just a spool up. It sounds like a sawmill. Daniel Ortiz, yes, let's do a cabin tour. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run outside real quick, grab my water bottle, and then we are going to do a cabin tour. So I'm going to go ahead and ding the flight attendants, let them know that the crew would like to come out. Actually, is there a call button? Yeah, there is. I don't think it works, though. We'll call the flight attendants, let them know that we need to use the lav. So I'm going to go ahead and get my water bottle, and then we're going to do a cabin tour. Give me 2 minutes. All right, here we go. We're back. All right. Water. Ranger Rick, I'd say it's about 80% back. I'd say it's about 80% back. All right. Let's go ahead and do a cabin tour. Let's go ahead and turn the seatbelt signs on so we can keep everybody in their seats. This cockpit is freaking huge, man. Look at this jump seat way over here. I mean, if you're on the jump seat, I mean, this is like you could lay down here, put your legs out. What is this? It says pool. Should I pull it? What is that? Rat? Oh, hell no. Good thing I didn't click on that. That's how you activate the rat? Wow. I haven't really done much cockpit touring in this airplane yet when I think about it. Got 2 more jump seats. Or no, just 1 jump seat over here. 1 jump seat over here. There's his microphone. Circuit breaker panels checked. What's going on over here? AFS. Wow, look at this. Main cargo smoke detection test. Loop test. Wow. Alright, let's go. Pudong is landing north now? Oh my gosh. It's going to screw up all of our plans. We're going to request 1-6. Lighting control. Dim, bright. Oh, let's do bright purple, main off. Hold on, let's turn it all off first. All off. Does it actually have colors? Dim, bright purple. Yeah, let's do that. Into the lavatory we shall go. Go here. Psst, do what we gotta do. No flush, can't wash our hands. Hopefully they have the hand sanitizer on board for COVID protocols. If you don't have running water, you gotta have hand sanitizer. So that's an actual thing now. So I think it was always a thing. If you didn't have running water, you needed some type of alternate way to wash your hands. But it's even more so now with that. Wow, look at this. This is where all my commercial members and mods are sitting right here. Commercial members, mods. Absolutely love it. What is it? We have some paintings to look at here. Yellowstone Season 2 is just around the corner. That's what that looks like. What else we got over here? This is actually in Chinese, though. Wow. All right. Forward galley. I guess mid-forward galley. Love it. Here's all my private pilots. All my private pilots are hanging out here. Pretty nice cabin. Gosh, I love the windows on this airplane. Like, just the specs, you know, the specs on the glass, so nicely detailed. The FlyJ Q400 is very similar. These airplanes are very similar in terms of how they model, I think. The guys that do the actual artwork, I think, are very similar. They're both extremely good. But it's fun. You get in each airplane, you can kind of tell, you know, each modeler has their own signature, I guess, the way they do things. You can kind of tell. I like this shot. I like the middle of the wing shot. XP72 said he doesn't like this view, but I like this view here. It makes it feel like it's a really big airplane. TAF is 120 at 4, Christian. All right. All right, we'll request 1-6. I already put a note in my flight plan. I've told them. I got the Chinese, what is it? I guess I said government, but is it even, is it government or is it like, is it a dictator? I don't know. Whoever's in charge of of China's on board. He's telling us to fly the Susa 1 arrival at 3,000 feet because he wants to see downtown. Man, look at that shot, though, too. Top-notch entertainment system with 3 paintings. Windows are clean and not jagged. I agree, Ranger Rick. Very clean windows. Very clean windows. Same with the FlyJ. Very clean windows. Now, I believe the floor... Right, it's actually up, right? Can't remember. It was the 300. I'm thinking of a different airplane. Maybe I was thinking of the 74. Come all the way back. Aft galley. That's where they do a lot of work back here. Open the. We don't want to click on that. Do not open door when warning light is flashing. Definitely not recommended. Look, this is a nice little... How would you like to be on this jump seat right here? Wow, that would suck. If you were on this jump seat as a flight attendant, I don't know what position a flight attendant would be here on a 300, and you got everyone using the lav. Oh, man. This is the timeout jump seat. Nice lavatory complex here. Nice lavatory complex on that side. What do we got over here? More toilets. So there's 1, 2, and I believe these actually connect. So if you have like wheelchair assistance, you can actually, the way these doors come out, why does this, oh, nice. And I think in the real airplane, depending on the configuration, you can actually remove, or this partition slides over or something, so you have an extra large lavatory. So that's kind of how they set them up for wheelchair assistance. And you can, one of these doors, I forget which one, maybe it's not, I'm thinking of a different airplane, but will actually slide out. You can combine both lavs into one big lav. But that's cool. Pretty good detail, pretty good detail. Look at this view though. How about that for a window view? If you're back there, I'd like some coffee. Hey, you got it, man. What type of... Maybe I should look. Should I see what type of music YouTube Studio has for Chinese theme? Let's just do a... Let's take a quick... Because I'm curious myself now. I'm going to pull up my YouTube library. Let's just see what they have for... a Chinese theme music. What is this? Turn down the Xplane. Hey, not bad. In the Temple Garden. Is that too loud? Let me know. Gotta set the mood. Our screens aren't working. God, this would be an awful seat. Last row in the middle of the middle aisle. Bathroom tour. Flush it. We can't flush it. I tried, man. If a flight attendant is in the jump seat, nobody using the lav. Al, I don't know. I think the lav's open inwards, so I'm sure she could get in and out for safety reasons, but... You're the co-pilot? Where's the pilot? Oh, he's out back giving a tour of the lavs. Exactly. Airsick jump seat. Ah! I don't know if that's really what it's called, but that's a good idea. Thank you for the subscribe there, Boy Hitman 88. Let's see if we can find ourselves a juicy window view. I don't know if I'm jiving. Oh, look at those clouds. Can I get a like button for those clouds down there? I'm not sure if I like this song either. We're gonna change it. Let's see what this one could be hardcore. What is this about? This is pretty hardcore. I don't know what kind of excitement provided by the lab tour. We're getting into the Chinese theme. This is full immersion. These are the best seats in the house though, right here. 2x2 along the wing here on a 300. Yes, please. All right, here we go. Look at this wing shot. Yep. Big dislike for no volumetric clouds. I like this song. Well, we gotta enjoy this shot right here. Yeah. Yes, sir. How do you change the A300 to metric altitude and winds? You need that for China. Uh-oh. Team Vodka didn't even think about that? Can't they give you a readout and... Wait, into metric? Hey man, just have them convert it. ATC, have them convert it for you. You get a big like for being the only streamer not using enhanced skyscapes. No offense to Deb, but that thing is cartoon mode. Cal, all right, so I don't want to offend anybody. And look, I've seen, as of recently, I believe, was it Nero? He posted in my Discord some screenshots of enhanced skyscapes, and it looked really good. So my thing is, the enhanced skyscapes is very... subjective. I think on certain rigs with certain tweaks they look good. Max Ranks posted some screenshots where it looks really, really good. Captain Canada, some of his streams I've seen, it looks really good. Now on my particular system, when I tried the demo, I could not get it to look like what I wanted it to look like. And yes, I love the colors. I like how it changes the whole sky color ambiance thing, but I still have a hard time looking at those clouds being so opaque. It's just my personal opinion. It's kind of like we battle back and forth. Oh, Microsoft Flight Simulator, Xplane 11, which is better? No, it's just my personal opinion. I'm kind of liking super HD realistic looking 2D clouds than volumetric, because here's the thing: once you fly into a cloud, you don't know if it's volumetric or 2D because it's all gray, right? You're in gray. You're either in the gray or you're out of the gray. So anyway, that's kind of my little mini rant there on enhanced skyscapes. Well, I have nothing against enhanced skyscapes. I just prefer to use this method right here of X-Vision and what else do I got? X-Vision and Active Sky. 33 feet for 1 meter. Okay, it's good to know. This one apparently is a sad song. H. Martin, glad you're enjoying it, man. Welcome. The Classy Traveler, greetings, V1. Happy rainy Tuesday. Yes, sir. Couldn't be better. I love simming and streaming on rainy days, man. Absolutely right. Welcome aboard, dude. Chinese RVSM. My friend is from Shanghai. Awesome. Ballpark, you do meters times 3. So what about feet? 33 feet for 1 meter, and you do meters times 3. Okay. What Scott was doing there. The final approach fixed 1970 feet, which is 600 meters. You know what? Let me look at the chart. Didn't it have? I thought the chart had something on it about that. Flying north of it's strictly prohibited. Can somebody tell me why? So I'm very uneducated when it comes to a lot of the political clashes in China and Asia in general. And it was brought to my attention about the airlines, and I shouldn't fly the China Southern airline or livery into there, or China Airlines livery, because it was banned and all that. So I'm learning as we go, but why? I'm curious, why is there a strictly prohibited of this north line? I'm sure it's some type of territory or jurisdiction. So there's definitely something going on here. It says prohibited. Someone let me know. I'm very, very curious. $1031 HP above 10,830. Oh, here you go. There's what I was looking for, Christian. Feet to meter conversion. So 3,300 meters. But how would you change it in the airplane? How would you change it? I guess you don't. You just set... this is going to get interesting. So this is all in meters. All these altitudes are in meters? That can't. 1,900 meters? That looks about right, though. 2,000 feet? We're going to find out. We're going to find out how we do here. It's military airspace, Ranger Rick? Okay. Where's the meme with the woman doing all the math in her head? Exactly. China Airlines is Taiwanese. Right of the ADF Team Vodka? Thank you, sir. I will take a look at it. That's kind of a cool shot. One meter is not 33 feet. Yeah, that can't be right. 1,900 meters is about 6,000 feet. So there's no way that final approach fix is at 6,000 feet. Unless it's a really long final. Maybe it is. I gotta look at... It's only 6 miles. 49 feet is the touchdown, or threshold crossing height. So this chart is still in feet then. 1970, they even have here 600 meters. So 600 meters. So the chart is in feet. The chart is in feet then. Because that would make sense. That's why these are the specific ones that they have converted for you. For instance, what's our final 460 feet is 140 meters. I think that's what it is. And look, maximum height 8860. 8860 is 2,700 meters. So the chart is in feet. If they give you an altitude, you're going to have to figure it out. But the chart is in feet. Thank you, Chinar. I figured it out. You know, there's nothing like, I mean, yeah, we figured it out. We got it. We're going to be all right. Of course it's in feet. Why would it be in meters? Y'all freaking out, and you're making me freak out. Look, at the end of the day, we're going to violate all kinds of airspace by doing a 3,000-foot flyby of downtown Shanghai anyway. So if we're concerned about being a few hundred feet off on the approach, we got more issues. The numbers are weird because they are converted numbers. Exactly. That's exactly right, Garudin. That is exactly right. So these numbers look off because they are converted for your simplicity because the meters are here. Wow, flying over here is going to be a lot more complicated than I originally anticipated, huh? That's one pro of flying Soviet aircraft. You get both feet and meters. And have an M after it. Yep, exactly. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the beauty of this A300, though? That's a pretty looking airplane. I think it'd be easier to fly back to Fukuoka. What about the Dash 8? Does it have meters in it? Is Shanghai controls online? Isn't it like 1 o'clock in the morning real time there? Like, I know it's super late or early. This song's depressing. What is the name of the music? I don't know. I just typed in Chinese filter for my YouTube audio library. This one is called In the Temple Garden by Aaron Kenny. You should be in the UK, feet for flying, miles for driving, but kilos for weight and meters for measuring. That's just asking for trouble there, John. That's just asking for trouble and confusion. I like how you could see through the cabin, through the windows. That was just beautiful. It's 3 a.m. now? Okay. Isn't there a function? Yeah, I believe he said it's just to the right of the ADF. Roxon. Just admit we should all be using meters. No, we should all be using feet. 100%. Ranger Rick, have a good one, man. Take it easy. Appreciate you stopping by, man. At least you don't have to convert fathoms. There you go, Romulus. Fathoms. 3:30 a.m. in Shanghai, no traffic. That's what I like to hear. Suggestion for future. Can you show us one day how to use the flight plan and divert to the alternate airport? So the alternate airport, you mean on this? Or do you mean on the box itself? For the box itself, it's you can load an alternate in there. It's pretty easy. You would load your route to the alternate for fuel planning purposes, but generally speaking, you're probably going to get a couple headings and then a radar vector to a certain waypoint, and then continue on just like you would with a primary. The biggest thing with alternate planning and why you see, alternates in your FMS majority is for your fuel planning purposes. So if I'm flying, in just a narrow body Airbus, and look at, we're cloud surfing right here. Look, think of non-volumetric cloud surfing. That looks pretty dang good to me. Really enjoying the Airbus helicopter add-on on Microsoft Flight Sim. I should try it. I'll check it out, man. Uh-oh, why did I just get pinged? Who's pinging me? Is that Shanghai Control? Oh my god, it is. I'm scared. I am legit scared. Contact me on 2455. Oh boy. Okay, let's pause our music. I'm gonna need maximum listening. 2455 for Shanghai Control. Alright, let's go ahead and get the volume back up a little bit here. He's probably pissed I'm my flight plan's taking me into the military airspace. 2455. Jeremy, I was going to go to Beijing first, but I didn't realize how far north it was, and I had other route in mind. We'll go ahead and turn the seatbelt sign off for a few more. Let's close the cockpit door so people don't hear me yelling at the controller, trying to understand what's going off. We'll turn off the lights for. I'm doing all the duties here. I'm doing pilot flying, pilot monitoring, and flight attendant duties. All right, where are we at? 30,000. Oh boy. Get ready to butcher this up. Shanghai Control, good evening. China Eastern 357, level flight level 300. Was that 4634 for China Eastern 357?
357, just confirm that will be
6340 for China Eastern 357. I gotta turn his volume up. 6340 TARA. It is on. Let me go to settings. I gotta turn up the volume here. What can I barely hear?
357 Heavy, hello, good evening, Shanghai Control, due to your remarks that there will be a fly over the city, so you want the position track direct to southern and descend to a lower altitude for across the city, or you want to fly at the current position, then fly at a lower altitude for across the city, then back with the arrival procedure.
For Chinese from 357, we were hoping we could fly present position on our route at least to Sasan, Sierra Alpha, November, and then follow maybe get a vector up the river and then join the procedure for 16 at the TOSAS transition, if that's possible.
Chinese 357 Heavy, roger. Position track direct to Victor Mike Bravo. Victor Mike Bravo, then fly citizen.
All right, present position, Victor Mike Bravo, then flight plan route for China Eastern 357. Thank you. Boom, that'll clean that up. I hope he makes Christian like go hold and wait for us, because he didn't put any remarks in his flight plan. That was the lav door that I closed. Oh shoot! Did I really close that? No, I closed. Oh my god! Look at this. I gotta be safe. I closed the lav door, or actually, I opened the lav door. Wow, wow. You know what? There's a fun fact. They're actually doubling up aviation security now with all people being crazy. So we're actually doubling doors now. So you're gonna have multiple doors. But yeah, that's what I meant to do. I locked myself in here with the lav door. That's my bad. We're good. We're still good. We're present position track 300. We're looking good. Hey, man. Things are looking up. We can go back to our cinematic, scary China music. Where was that at? Nothing to see here. It wasn't that scary at all, was it? No, it wasn't. Close the freaking lav door. That's funny, though. Y'all hear the persuasion? Chief Sim, hey, man, you got to sweet talk these controllers a little bit. I tell you what, is when you have a female first officer, or if you're, I've been in the situation where I've been a first officer and female captain, same thing. Whenever you have a request for directs, if they can do it, it's 90% of the chance more effective than if you do it. You know, if a male does it, they got a way they can sweet talk the controllers. So you gotta soften the tone a little bit. There was this one time I was flying. We were coming back from Philly. We were going Philly back to Dallas, I believe. I was an FO, and I was trying to...
Eastern 357 Heavy, descend and maintain 8,400 meters on standard.
Descend and maintain 8,400 meters, China Eastern 357. What's 8,400 meters? What's 8,400 meters? Somebody do the calculation. Hold on. What's 8,400 meters? No time for stories. What's 8,400 meters to feet is 27.5.
Shanghai Control, China Southern 8544, flight level 300.
Jeez, Christy, your volume, bro.
China Southern 8544, hello, good evening. Shanghai Control, score 6306.
6306 for China Southern 8544.
Here we go. Mach vertical speed. Down we go. Like to slow down to 80. Is that flak off the left wing, Dealey? No, that's not flak, you see. You're talking about here on the window? No, that's just some COVID particles. Well, good. No flak. I'm gonna need. Al, you said you try to wipe the window specs off your screen. Yeah, I know. Isn't that great though? That's how you know it's a good module. I mean, look at that. That's perfect. Or good, good modeling. To low Earth orbit. All right, 27.6. We're on the vertical speed.
A544 Heavy, double check, squawk code is 6306.
Way to go, Christian. Can't even get the altimeter.
6306, sorry for that. China Southern 8544.
I'll turn that down a little bit. Let's go ahead and pick up our rate at decent.
A544 Heavy, hello, good evening, Shanghai control radar.
1,500 feet a minute.
Maintain 8,400 meters on standard. Position track direct to Victor, Mike, Bravo.
Descend altitude 8,400 meters on standard and proceed direct Victor, Mike, Bravo, China Southern 8544.
Yeah, he was quiet. I had to turn my X-Pilot main volume up, Christian, like in volume mixer. I had to turn that way up.
Shanghai Control, good morning. China Eastern 457.
China Eastern 457, hello, good morning. Squawk 6315.
I get a kick out of.
Squawk 6315, China Eastern 457.
I get a kick out of all these Chinese accents calling up as China Eastern. I mean, you got a redneck from North Texas calling in. You got Christian from. I don't even know what your accent is, man. And then that sounded like a British guy tuning on there at the China Eastern. It just cracks me up, dude. I love it.
457 Heavy, hello, good morning. And to you, Shanghai control radar identified and descend maintain 8,400 meters on standard. Position track direct to Victor, Mike, Bravo.
Descend and maintain 8,400 meters, direct Victor, Mike, Bravo, China Eastern 457.
I love it. All right, we should probably start thinking about our approach. Well, we already know what we're going to do. 111.5, 168. Let me make sure that is indeed in the box. So 111.5. And final approach course will be 168. Very Scandinavian. Good, man. 168. This is going to be interesting. 168 is set. 111.5. Our DH is going to actually be 150 feet on touchdown. This is a special authorization Cat 1. So 150 on the DH. We'll set that here. And then we're going to set 150 right here. And we're going to turn his DH on as well. We're going to turn on, well, we're going to stand by on the LS until we get a little bit closer. Right now we're looking good. What's our time of arrival showing? We're showing 9:45. We might have to back that up just a few minutes. We want it to be touching out at 9:38. We'll see how we do here as we get a little bit closer. That sounds like a German getting altitude in meters. I'm really bad with accents. The static on the radio sounded very realistic. I know, Jeremy. I did, because we're so far away. Like, I was just picking them up. I had to turn up the volume. I love it. Just little details like that you pick up on, man, it's awesome. But yeah, that static that came in over the radio, very realistic. Maybe as we get closer to this antenna, become a little bit more in range. A Texan, a Romanian, and an Englishman enter Chinese airspace. Oh, that's funny, dude. That's funny. And they all want to overfly the city at low level. Oh, God. What are we doing? What are we doing? See if we'll pick up a little speed, 8-1 here. No? Okay. All right. We should probably do some type of checklist here. Approach checklist signs. Yeah, we're on our descent. I'm probably going to forget about it. So let's go ahead. Seatbelt signs on. Smoking signs on. Briefing complete for the most part. ECAM status checked. Altimeters, and we're going to worry about that later. Ignition as required. Landing elevation is set. Approach checklist is completed. We're at why are we at 27? Oh, because we're level at 27.5. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna go a little bit faster here, man. What's going on with that? You're in Mach hold. You got no juice left? Yeah, 95%. Oh, is it on? It should be on Mach hold. All right, anyway, 30-40 landing is what we're going to be looking at. Not going to put an MDA in there. VAP is 144, no winds. That looks good. So we're looking at, I mean, our flight plan looks pretty good. Yeah, we're coming in from the northeast. Do you enjoy flying the INI A300? Absolutely, man. I love it. I really enjoy the A300. And it's, I said it earlier, right when we started, you know, the release of Microsoft Flight Simulator was very close to the release of the INI A300. And it's not that, you know, I don't know if it got, I just didn't see it as popular on YouTube. You know, I could be what, you know, YouTube algorithm shows me, but you know, I don't pay much attention to Twitch or any other streaming platforms or video platforms. But you know, we all kind of flew it for a few days, and then myself included. And I was like, oh, Microsoft Flight Simulator, gotta check it out. And I feel like it kind of died off faster than really maybe it should have, or I don't know, because when I get back in this airplane, I am very refreshed at how well everything works and how clean it is, and the little details, the sounds, the lights, the cabin being modeled nicely, and the ACJ variant, or the business, what is it, is it ACJ variant? I can't remember what it was called. But yeah, basically we have a private cabin up front, just awesome. So, you know, I really do enjoy this airplane a lot. I would like to fly it more as we continue on our tour. Just a reminder, your gear is in the up position. That is a very, very good reminder. Thank you. That could have cost me, we could have pulled an XP on that one, man. Thank you, Wojtek. Appreciate you, man. That could have been bad, because I could have hit G for gear, and then it would have gone to neutral, and then we would have been gearing up in Shanghai, which would not have been good. The controller really does sound like a Chinese English speaker, though. Yeah, Jeremy, it's... So, I don't know, on VATSIM, maybe you guys know, I feel like, do you have to live in the same area that you control? Does that make sense? Or not? Because whenever I've flown to different parts of the world on VATSIM, for the most part, I'd say like 95% of the time, the controller's accent fit the location. You know, when we first flew up to, where did we go? Incheon. The controller sounded very Korean. So, I don't know, is that a thing on VATSIM? You guys let me know, because that's pretty cool. I think the flight dynamics and aircraft put out by the Xplane community is unmatched compared to Microsoft Flight Sim. I think the flight dynamics are put up by Xplane unmatched. Well, yeah, and it's, you know, Microsoft, remember, Brady, it's still very, very young still. Let's see what happens when the Phoenix comes out, or when the PMDG gets released, or INI gets a A300 over in Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm going to reserve my judgment until then, because face it, no one flies, or at least I don't fly. I mean, you don't see me streaming the default 737 on Xplane 11, or the default, what else is there, 747 on Xplane 11, because they're default airplanes. They're there to get people to just get in and fly. They're not really there for multiple, you know, multiple switches and all that. It's just basic stuff. So we'll see. No, they don't require Team Vodka. Okay. But many do. That makes sense. You can control other areas. Okay. Can you be qualified to control multiple areas? So, like, could one approach controller be qualified to control, I'm going to hop on Shanghai approach today, or I want to hop on the London approach, or something like that. Can you bounce around, or is it you have to be locally certified, I guess? Roxton, yeah, that makes sense. They probably sign up where the area they live in. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Deb, it says you're not enforced, but usually you prefer residents because they usually know the airspace. Makes sense. But as long as you get trained in airspace, you can control anywhere. Cool. Cool, cool. Oh, look at this. We're approaching the coastline. I'm pretty sure we are in military airspace. I don't know what view we should we be cockpit jump seat view here, or should we be GoPro view as XP calls it, or should we be outside? I don't know where I should be. I think I like the cockpit view better. Approaching mainland China. All in on Boston virtual, you can't bounce around. Okay. Okay, Mike, I got you. Good to know, Mike. Thanks. Good to know. I like it. Looks like approach is on as well. Al W, where do you mostly control on that sim? Do you control in DFW? We'll have to do some DFW flying with you online.
Chinese 357 Heavy, Shanghai control.
Go ahead for Chinese for 357.
Chinese 357, could you verify your altitude? It seems to look like you're currently at 8,380 meters. And that will be the flight level 276 for 8,400 meters.
We can. We're at 275. We will we'll go up to 276 for Chinese from 357.
Many thanks.
We'll just level change it. Oh, it won't let us do that. Wait, we're at 276.
8544 Shanghai control.
What is going on here?
China Southern 8544, go ahead.
We're all screwing this up.
China Southern 8544, at radar should now seem you're likely you're at 8,380 meters in the last few seconds. So, would you mind changing your altitude to flight level 276, which is 8,400 meters?
Yes, sir, no problem. We'll change to 27600, China Southern 8544.
Thank you. Chinese Eastern 457 Heavy, Shanghai control.
Rear gunner view. Come
Last
on.
message 457.
Chinese Eastern 457, and then the reader should now you're currently at 8,350.
We all.
And 8,400 meters will be converted by
either his radar is wrong, or we all just flew in at the wrong altitude.
Chinese 457, I'll do my best. My aircraft has been a little cranky. 277.
What's transition altitude? Okay, this is freaking awesome. Look at this view. Look at the coastline here. This is a screenshot. Screenshot. This is awesome. Al had to drop out because of time. No worries, man. 27.6 on standard. Yeah, so it should be on standard on 29902, right? So you can see my Shanghai Ultra scenery is right here. Yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of a scenery situation, but it won't be a situation for too long. Just ask for block altitude. I didn't set standard. I'm sure I set standard. 29902. Oh well, I'm not gonna do it now. 29902, right? It's standard is standard. Either I'm crazy or y'all are crazy. I'm pretty sure I know standard altimeter, but it may be in. Maybe I gotta change it in HD. Oh, maybe is it different? Is standard different, like a different value? Google, some ATC is so pedantic. Hey man.
Chinese 357 Heavy, descend and maintain 6,000 meters on standard.
Descend and maintain 6,000 meters on standard. Chinese 357 heavy. Okay, conversion. 6,000 meters. What is it? 6,000 meters, 2 feet is 19,685. I don't know if I can do that. 19,685. 19,685. 19. So we'll call it 19.7. How's that? Mach vertical speed nav. $19.7. Thank you. You were right on it, Christian. Jeremy, I agree, man. I agree. $27 coming down. There we go. I'm trying to find a view where we don't have to look at that. Maybe if I just shrink us down. Oh, let's come over here. We don't have to look at that right now until we cross the parallel. Oh yeah, that's the shot right there. That's the shot. 2902, but 1014 HPA should be 1013. Okay, John, you might be right. I saw that at 1014. Maybe I just need to rotate it a few more clicks because it is more sensitive than the inches of mercury. So I think you're onto something, John. I'll check that out. Carry the one, then do the square root, then multiply by... Hey, man. I fly Airbus, all right? That's asking a lot from me. Oh, what did I just click on my yoke? Ooh, the sun is setting. I kind of want to play Jeremy's theme song. We'll do it when we go over downtown. How are we looking for time of arrival? I might have to back it up. Oh, I got to back it up just a few minutes. So we were supposed to smash at 10:38. So I got to just one more click. That's close enough. 2 minutes should be close enough. Immersion killer. I know. 19.7 is set. We're coming down. Wow, let's not overspeed this bad boy. Auto thrust. Walk it back. A little bit of spoid brake. Crack that spoid brake there. Love that. Love the animations. All right, we got 320 on the speed.
It's the 357 Heavy, contact Shanghai approach 120.300. The fuel provider will be by the approach controller, so we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
120.300. Thank you for the ATC, China Eastern 357. 120.300. Well, I gotta say, it's pretty cool that he came online, because it definitely made this much more entertaining, even for me. So, I don't know if you're a watcher of the stream, sir, but I do appreciate you popping online. What are we? Chinese approach Kadena, China Eastern 357 Heavy, 22.2, descending to 19.7. I don't know. Shoot. Whatever the meters was. I forget. 6,000 meters.
357 Heavy, Shanghai approach radar contact. Follow Southbound 81 Alpha arrival, runway 17 right.
Follow the 601 Alpha, 11 Alpha arrival, 17 right, China Eastern 357.
China Eastern 357 Heavy, negative. Follow Southbound 81 Alpha arrival, for runway 17 right. Any information is Delta.
Sasan 8 Alpha arrival for China Eastern 357. Nice. Uh-oh.
China Eastern 357 Heavy, send and maintain 6,000 meters.
Send and maintain 6,000 meters, China Eastern 357 Heavy. Okay, first things first. 6,000 meters, 19.6, we got that. Okay, and we're going to go level change. Oh, it's already leveling. Okay. And the Sasan 8, that's going to really change things up. Oh, no, it's not. The Sasan 8, okay. So let's come here. Let's go here. Actually, it shouldn't be any different. Let's just look. Let's just verify here. Where's Sasan? Sasan? Oh, son of a... We gotta change all this. Okay, flight plan. Am I not able to change it? No, I should be able to change it. One seven left? Did he say 17 left? 17 left. I know I said Tosas, and we're on the San 8. 1 Alpha. And let's go ahead and insert that. Godspeed.
Shanghai approach, good evening.
So
China
far-
Southern 8544.
Good evening.
We're passing 6,300 meters, descending to 6,000 meters on standard.
China Southern 8544 Heavy Shanghai approach, radar contact, follow Southern 81 Alpha arrival, IOS runway 1 to right, information Delta.
Son of a, he said 17 right.
Can you repeat that arrival for China Southern 8544, please?
Okay.
China Southern 8544 Heavy.
Okay,
follow
that's the arrival I
Southern
want.
81
I don't need that arrival.
IOS 17 right,
And I don't need this arrival anymore, right? Okay, so I've got the arrival.
01 Alpha arrival, 17 right for China Southern 8544.
And we need the approach of 17 right. I'm going to see if he'll give me 17 left. And approach for China Eastern 357 Heavy. Any chance we can get 17 left tonight?
China Eastern 357 Heavy approved, 17.
17 left approved for China Eastern 357. Thank you. All right. So at least we can stick with the right runway. 17 left. That is good. Not tactical approach mode. Everything else is still good there. We need to check our 17 left loc now. Is there even an approach to 17 left? Oh yeah, down here. I did the Yankee, right? 17 left. And there's our TOSAS transition, so that looks good. 110.7 now. Let's go ahead and get this verified. And then we can just look outside. 168.
Approach, good morning.
Cool.
China Eastern 457 Heavy.
Look at those clouds.
China Eastern 457 Heavy Shanghai approach.
Come on. Enhanced skyscapes who? That's just awesome looking. Okay, we got it. HP calculator on kneeboard. External view, there you go. Well, you got it.
China Eastern 457 Heavy, go ahead.
Just checking if you passed on from the Shanghai Control Center, China Eastern 457.
China Eastern 457 Heavy Shanghai approach, radar contact. Follow Southern 81 Alpha arrival, IOS 17 right.
At least no one's saying with you. Yeah, exactly. How do you say too hard in Chinese?
Stand by, please, China.
I gotta say, I love his accent. He speaks very
China Eastern
good.
357 Heavy, China Eastern 357 Heavy, caution, similar call sign. China Eastern 457, the frequency.
Roger, China Eastern 357. He speaks very
China Eastern 457
good
Heavy, China Eastern
English
457 Heavy, caution.
for having such a heavy accent. Very, very good English. And because I trained, now I know it's not the same language, but when I was contracted with Asiana and I would train Koreans, you definitely could tell. I mean, some guys had better English than others, and this gentleman has some really good English, very good pronunciation. So that's neat to hear that. I mean, I'm totally immersed now. I feel like I'm actually flying into Shanghai. Like, I'm ready. Let's do this. Where's my coffee at here? I'm getting fired up. I don't use Cloud Art. That is Xenviro. Not an Xenviro. Jeez, that's Xvision and Active Sky. Active Sky. No reshade needed.
Shanghai approach, would you please repeat?
Key 6, yes.
For China Eastern
My
457.
E6B. Yes, I need an E6B, sir.
China Eastern 457 Heavy, follow Southern 81 Alpha arrival, IOS 17 right.
I love this sound. I love this. Might be one of my favorite cabin views in Xplane. This is just so immersive. I mean, Jeremy. I mean, you're listen to just. Doesn't it sound like we're actually in an A300? Like just sitting here by the window. This might be one of the best internal cabin sounds that I've listened to. I mean, it's just so. Just feels so realistic. Here, it sounds so realistic. Vidic, what's going on, man? Welcome to the chat, dude. Just in time, we are getting ready to do our Shanghai approach at sunset here. We're flying outbound because we have officials on board. We have government officials on board. They're requesting a flyover. Okay, I need a meter conversion. I need 3,000 feet to meters. I need 3,000 feet to meters. Is it on my chart? I don't think it is. Do we have a 3,000 footer? 900 meters. I'm going to request 900 meters at the arrival, for the arrival. This is a sweet arrival, man. Look at this. This is freaking awesome. It's going to be an interesting turn here. We do more than a 90-degree turn. Let's see how she handles. Get ready for flybys in chat. This is going to be a hard... We're going to S-turn the hell out of this one. Look at the sun going behind the clouds. God, that looks amazing. All right, here we go. Flybys. Henrik, just subbed to you, mate. Great content. I especially love the Concorde stream. Henrik, thank you so much for the subscription, dude. Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the content, man. Plenty more to come. Slam Cannon, what's going on, man? Welcome, dude. We are going to be S-turning hardcore here. So it's 9,842 meters. If I want to go down to, I know because the arrival keeps us high, but 900 meters. I'm going to wait till we're a little bit closer. Yeah, they had a hard time making this turn. I'm going to redirect us here as well. I'm going to go direct to sand. Insert, so it straightens out the line a little bit. I hope it doesn't yell at me. Pulled out the E6B and continued on. The examiner had never seen one, was super impressed. Funny story about the I bought a Techstar back in the day when I was single stage check. I was going to, and it stopped working. Pulled out the E6B. That's awesome, Key 6. That's awesome, man. Good old E6B days, man. You were like, no need to reschedule. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. And that's why it's very important to learn stuff the old school way. It really is. All right, how are we doing for our arrival time? I feel like yeah, we got to back it up just a little bit. Uh-oh. I have to take this phone call, guys. Give me 1 second here.
SF 357, how are you going to maintain 4,800 meters?
Descend to maintain 4,800 meters, Chinese turn 357. Give me a second, guys. I know I'm doing something here. I am doing something here for my actual job, guys. Give me one. I'm almost done.
8544, you send and maintain 4,800 meters and direct to 0002.
Descend and maintain 4,800 meters, and yeah, we're tracking Sierra Sierra 202, China Southern 8544.
China SN 357 Heavy, verify you're descending below 4,800 meters.
That's affirmative. China Eastern 357 Heavy, descending 4,500 meters.
Okay, I'm actually giving you a 4,800 meters. Okay, but it's fine. Can you descend to 4,500 meters?
Okay, we'll stop here for China Eastern 357.
China SN 357 Heavy, descend and maintain 3,000 meters in Shanghai, QNH 1022.
Can you repeat the altitude again for China Eastern 357?
China SN 357 Heavy, descend and maintain 3,000 meters and Shanghai, QNH 1022.
3,000 meters, China Eastern 357, thanks.
China SN 357, just confirm Shanghai, QNH 1022.
QNH, what was it for China Eastern 357?
China SN 357 Heavy, QNH 1022.
1022, China Eastern 357. Okay, sorry guys. I had to do that for work. I'm actually going to work tonight. But I got time to finish this up. Freaking buddy called out sick. I knew he would do it. Screwed me. Okay, we're back. My apologies, guys, for everyone waiting on that. We're descending down to 9,800 feet. We're looking good. Shanghai, let's do it. On the horizon. Anyone going to Chicago tonight? Gosh, it's so annoying. I'm going to have a word with my buddy. All right, we're descending down out of 9,800. 1022 is set. 1022 is set. Let's get our LS push buttons on. I know, Gene, all right? Frickin', well, he waited till 3 o'clock in the afternoon to do it. Pissed me off. Oh, well. Here we go. Lights are coming on. This is awesome. Yep, exactly.
Maintain 4,800 meters, China Eastern 457 Heavy.
China SN 357 Heavy, continue descend and maintain 1,500 meters.
Descend and maintain 1,500 meters, China Eastern 357. What's 1,500 meters? 4930. Squid break with Shanghai on the horizon.
China Southern 8544, descend maintain 3000 meters, Shanghai China 10.
Descend and maintain 3,000 meters, China Southern 8544.
China 8544, verified Shanghai China 10.
QNH 1022, China Southern 8544.
Ding, 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 ding. Freaking love it. You said 1,000 meters, which is 3,300 feet? Uh-oh. Hold on.
Subscriber ahead. Look up.
Approach for Chinese Eastern 357 Heavy. Any chance we can shorten it up? Proceed direct to Tosas for the ILS-17 left.
China 357 heavy, and direct to Papa Delta 201.
Papa Delta 201, Chinese Eastern 357. That'll work. There we go. Even better. I wanted to get a shot of the river down here. Gosh, I love that. This city is freaking insanely big. Insane.
China 357, descend and maintain 900 meters.
Descend 900 meters, so Chinese 357. 900 meters, 900 meters. That is 2960 feet. Which is, we'll round up to 3,000 feet. Friggin' juice. Use. Look at that. Look at downtown Shanghai, man.
China Southern 8544.
We cut the corner. I wanted to ideally come in parallel, but we got a little bit high there. But oh my gosh, that is just freaking awesome. Hit the like button for that juice. And best part about it is still getting 50 FPS. Yeah, this controller's on it, man. He's on it, Dougal. He is on it. Look at that. Right down the river. Freaking sweet. Alright, so PD Papa Delta 201. What's after that? I don't know. I don't know what's after that. Oh, 201, and then we're going to basically...
China 357, direct to Papa Delta 013.
Direct Papa Delta 013, China Eastern 357. Direct Papa Delta 013. I don't have that fix. I don't have that fix.
China Southern 457, descend and maintain 3,000 meters, Shanghai China 1022.
PD...
China 457 heavy, China approach.
Sorry, China Eastern 457?
China 457 heavy, descend and maintain 3,000 meters, Shanghai China 1022.
Descend and maintain 2,000 meters on the QNH 1022, China Eastern 457.
Gosh, that's awesome. I know my box is all screwed up right now as far as the FMS goes, but that is freaking sweet.
China 357, direct to Papa Delta 013, clear 5 to approach, only 17.
Clear to approach 17 left, direct Papa Delta 013, China Eastern 357. We're clear to approach, and Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go land on, and we're going to start walking that speed back, 210. Theoretically, she should just continue on after this here. This is Shanghai. ZSPD, man. ZSPD is the airport. Shanghai in the background. Easy, Tiger. 180 on the speed now.
China Southern 8544, turn left heading 040.
Tower's going to be 18.8.
Left 040, China Southern 8544.
And China Southern 8544 is going to maintain 900 meters.
Descend and maintain 900 meters, China Southern 8544.
Gosh. Freaking engine sounds, man.
China Southern 457 is going to maintain 1,500 meters.
Love it.
Descend and maintain 1,500 meters, China Eastern 457.
We're set up for the left. 17 left. I've requested 17 left. Oh my gosh.
8544, turn left heading 360.
17 left in sight. 180 on the
Repeat
speed.
that heading, China Southern 8544.
Seatbelts on. We're going to just do manual brakes, full reverse.
Left
Ignition not
360,
required.
For China Southern
Localizer
8544.
captured. Here comes the slope.
China Eastern 457, direct to Papa Delta 053.
Oh yeah, we're going to do Kai-Tech in the 7.4. It's coming, man.
China Eastern 457, direct to Papa Delta 053.
Direct Papa Delta 053, China Eastern 457.
China Eastern 357, radar service 7 engine, contact Pudong Tower, 118, that's my bye-bye.
18.8. Good day, thanks for the ATC. China Eastern 357. Tower, good evening. China Eastern 357 on the ILS 17 left. $18.8, $18.8. Does it need to be on this one? Oh yeah, because I don't think I have my comms set up for flipping. Great. That's not what I wanted to do on short final transfer. Here we go. Good evening, Tower. China Eastern 357 on the ILS 17 left.
China Eastern 357, Pudong Tower, good morning. Surface wind, comp runway 17 left, clear to land.
17 left, clear to land. China Eastern 357. We are clear to land, ladies and gentlemen. Flaps are coming in full. Gosh, that is so freaking sweet right there. There's a view you never get to see because of clouds, fog, and smog. Absolutely, Team Vodka. Alright, at some point we gotta hand fly this thing. 143 seems a little bit spicy. Let's dial it up 145. Let's turn down this light here. Which one are you? This one. I'm gonna turn you down a little bit. Set up my view, set up this view right here. And autopilot disconnected. Nope. Now it is. Here we go. Enjoy the landing, guys. That kind of bothers me. I might just do this one. Ah, what the heck. Arm deployed brakes. Where's my arm button? There we go. Manual brakes. I can't believe I have to go get in a freaking Airbus tonight, like a 320. I'm so depressed. I'm not. I'm actually happy. I just thought I got away with one there. That's alright. We're 500 stable, down to land, clear to land. 2 whites, 2 reds. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shanghai.
400.
I guess is there a Panda Express here? Does anybody know if there's a Panda Express in the terminal?
300.
Subscriber ahead. Look up.
200. 100. 40. 20. 10. 5.
Oh, that felt good. Acceptable? That felt hella acceptable. That's my auto thrust disconnect there. That was a caution. Reverse green. 1 foot left of center line at 56 feet above. I'll take it. Let's take this one here. Oh boy, I don't know where I'm going now.
China Eastern 357 taxi via Alpha Bravo 4 Lima 04 gate 21.
Alpha Bravo 04 and gate 21 for China Eastern 357. Alpha Bravo.
China Eastern 357 negative Alpha Bravo 4 Lima 04 gate 21.
Alpha Bravo 4. Say that again, China Eastern 357. Oh my god.
China Eastern 357 after Bravo 4 is Lima 04.
Alright, after Bravo, Lima 04. Thanks for China Eastern 357. Golly, my brain is just freaking shattered right now. Hey, I got a pro tip for you. Don't come to Shanghai without knowing where you're going. Wait a second, my scenery's not on here.
Subscribe ahead. Look up.
My scenery is not
Tower,
on.
good evening, China Southern 8544.
This is not the scenery I was anticipating.
China Southern 8544.
What the heck?
Good morning, wind confidence 1022, runway
This is the
17
default
left,
airport.
Question 1, runway 17 right, clear to land.
Oh, great.
17 right, clear to land, China Southern 8544.
Bravo, Alpha, Bravo 4. I don't even know where the hell Bravo 4 is, man. Oh my god. Bravo 2. Bravo 4 is on the left. Okay, we gotta make a left. Jeez Louise. What's up with the scenery, man? This is the default airport, Vodka? Alright, let's go ahead and clean it up here. We'll make the left turn here. And then I'm going to have to clean it up and get out of here quickly because I got to get back. So, we're going to do a quick little run over here to the terminal. He said stand 2-1, which is up here. Bravo 4 to stand 2-1. Definitely jacked something up with my scenery config. Because this is the default, isn't it? The scenery was there. The ground was there. Like we saw downtown Shanghai. But as far as the airport itself was not there. Chicago of the Far East. Exactly, Slam. Or is it Far West? Al W. Yeah, I'm about ready to request progressive taxi. We're going all the way over to Bravo 4. It's up here, a different terminal. But I want to see that replay for sure. And then we are out of here. It's 3:30. Get home at 4. Get out of the house by 4:30. 5:36 at the airport. Oh man, it's gonna be a long night tonight, folks. It's gonna be a long night tonight for myself. And it's raining too, so I'm sure that Airplane's delayed. Everybody's delayed. Look at this Christian coming in here. That's awesome. Let's see if I can get to the gate before Christian smashes it. I'm going to leave the taxi light on because I have no idea where I'm going. Actually, we're going to go straight ahead. We'll go ahead and kill the taxi light. We can secure 2. APU is online. He still hasn't touched down yet, so we're still good. Right about there. Erp. Park brake. Kill engine 2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shanghai. Let's go catch this other A300 landing. It looks like he's floating it halfway down to Vietnam, but he's going to get it down at some point, I think. Yeah, Bill, I got called out for one here. My buddy and I were working on something, and I didn't think he was going to actually call it, but he did. Ooh, that was a nice one. That was a nice landing there on for VATSIM. But the problem is on my screen, you are hella long, sir. That's all right. What's up, guys? We are here. Strobe should be off. Beacon is off now. Welcome to Shanghai. I'm going to throw you guys into replay mode. We're going to disconnect from ATC. Replay mode here. Replay mode here. Let's back it up. Where are we at? That looks good. Oh, perfect. I'm going to play this. V1 Southwest taxiing, exactly. All right, guys. I'm going to start getting things set up here to leave the office while you guys enjoy a few replays of this beautiful Shanghai scenery. I don't know what happened to the airport. The airport's not there. I'm going to have to figure it out for the next flight. We're going to fly the Q around Shanghai. We're going to hop between this airport, ZSSS, and then I think we're going to go to Wuhan. We're going to do a Wuhan tour real quick. Not a tour. We're just going to fly over to Wuhan because we got to see what's up with the COVID situation over there. And then we're going to fly back, and then we're going to continue our Asia-Pacific tour southbound and make our way towards Kai Tak. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. I'm sorry I got distracted there the last couple of minutes. It just, things got, of course I get called and whatever. But I enjoyed being here. I enjoyed the conversation. I hope you guys did too. If you did, hit the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Until next time, guys, stay safe, stay healthy. I'm V1. Y'all take care now. Dallas, Chicago, here we go. Anybody boarding, 6:30. See ya! That was not a 228.